Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, wonderful, wonderful individual you. Today, I would like to speak about holding oneself balanced and nurturing and loving to oneself, even in the most, tumultuous and up and down, hither and thither situations in life and in the world. For when we are growing and developing and unfolding the spiritual world's inner vision, and also being able to, over time, be able to connect to this living, ever-changing, ever-forming divine cosmos of ours, if we can use these words to describe it, it requires us to be strengthened, to be pushed a little, and to be molded and formed and shaped so that you can, even in the most stretching of our stress and our strain and such, we still hold strong to the hope, the faith, and the love. And especially when we are at our lowest moments, it's important to have a voice that will always hold us strong and steady in love and compassion. For when we are at our lowest, we are also at our most vulnerable when it comes to temptations and certain inner voices that might break us down and hold us, in a state of weakness and sorrow and pain. But this is only a state of temporary. It is always temporary. We always overcome it in the end. That is what we have always done. That is what we are always going to do. And karma is only a temporary thing. It comes and it goes, and we have graces that allows us to go on and keep on going. We have the higher worlds that will always hold us in high regard and keep us supported and strong within, and listening to what they have to say, both feeling and thought-wise. For the higher world, the higher world is the voice that always holds you in a warm disposition, in a disposition of forgiveness and calm and clarity, and in a feeling state, and not turn off our heart just because it's painful, but holding oneself strong even inside that pain, for it is our pain. And by us being conscious within this, we hold the Christ with us, and He is helping us heal and going through whatever needs to be gone through when it is needed. For the world is not always an upward curve. It is not always only upwards. That would be ridiculous. We wouldn't even have self-consciousness then. But by something butting against us, something other than ourselves, we become self-conscious. We become aware that we are something separate from the rest of the outer reality, when in reality we truly are connected. Every single one of us at the most high. We just need to become aware of it. And it takes, of course, time and dedication, but patience and holding ourselves strong in the good times, in the painful times, in the loving times, in the more desperate times, and always keeping calm and observe and clear. For no matter what we want to do, even if we want to lash out and whatever, it will not resolve and, clear out the crisis. What needs to be done is to truly go inwards and have a feel and a look at what is constantly knocking at our inner door. For we are our inner. We are we are not having these sensations and inner pictures and feelings and thoughts if were not meant to be seen. We also do work a lot with these things ourselves. If we cannot go inward and hold ourselves strong to a certain, future self, if we can say so, we have a future self and what we do wish to become, and we work towards it, and no matter how long it takes, over time that future picture will of course become clearer to us because we learn more and we come to understand more, and that will lead us to even a stronger and sturdier foundation and confidence in the world we're living in and in the path we're taking, and the higher world and the trust we have in them. For every single step is a step towards the true, the good, and the beautiful. And everything that it goes against that is something we always have to look at and overcome within ourselves first. For if we cannot overcome it within ourselves, how are we supposed to do it outside? It is the inward conflicts and inward turmoils that is a little... It's kind of is a little secret in itself, isn't it? It is something one needs to come to an experience with for it to truly be understood. But I think since you watching me, you understand all of this. You have gone through all of this, and we are still moving forward. We are awaiting patiently and excitingly, wondrously what is going to happen next, what is going to come next. For it doesn't help sitting in fear. We overcome that fear through courage. We sit in the faith, love, and hope of the higher worlds. And with justice and judgment, fortitude and prudence, we hold faith, love, and hope strong in our heart and in our minds. And that is a healing, a loving, and forward driving force. We move forward and do not stay behind or stay stuck, or we just move forward. For there is only one way, and nothing stands still. And by us listening a little, holding ourselves strong to the higher worlds, answers will be given to us if we do need them. Certain answers to certain questions. For they have not forsaken us in any regard, but we have to stretch our hands up to them through our inner clairvoyance and active development and courage. For they will not come down to us anymore. We will have to reach up to their level, in a sense, at least with our inner clairvoyant faculties. Our imagination, inspiration, and intuition. Imagination being our purified thoughts. Thoughts strengthened with our ego, and spiritualized through our love and our emotions, our feelings for the divine. And inspiration, same with feeling. Intuition, same with will. And we strengthen these and hold it strong to the higher worlds. Not as easy as it sounds, but it is certainly worth striving towards always. And it is a goal that keeps on giving and giving. And it is a never-ending, always unfolding, always transformative journey. For this journey is individual, but it is at the same time also unified. For we do all strive towards a common future that all is included in, all individuals are included in, with the true, the good, and the beautiful, and in freedom. For we do work in freedom. We cannot force anyone to be, hopeful and faithful, but at least we can give you this little upliftment and this, keep on going. We will still always protect and support you. That is the higher world. For when we hold ourselves to these thoughts, we also hold ourselves to the moral. For obviously they live in the true and the moral, in the love, in the compassion, but also in correct conduct in holding oneself steady as a human being, and in love and in the good, staying passively strong and resist, temptation and evil, or morally ugly, morally aesthetically ugly. But I think that's what I will leave you with today. May you be protected, guided, blessed, and loved by Father, Holy Spirit, Christ, Michael, ancient masters of old, ancestors from every incarnation, and may you be provided for with all that you need to survive, live, thrive, being creative, inspirational, and healing to the world, so others can choose to follow when the time is right and they feel courageous enough to start their own path. Yeah, and may you be safe and sound. Love you. See you. Goodbye.